What's up, YouTube? Coming back. I know it's been a while, but I came back. Since Tyson is the hot topic right now, he's in the media right now. People are saying that he's hated, or people are saying that he's hating on Deontay Wilder right now because of the comments that he made. So he's being called a coon. He's being called a coon. He's being labeled a sellout. Backlash is coming to Mike Tyson for his comments that he made on the WBC heavyweight champion and Deontay Wilder. But Wilder is a professional, and he should be held to the standards, to the highest standard of being a professional boxer. He should be held to that standard as Tyson was. Tyson was held to that standard when he underachieved. He was attacked. He was attacked by being knocked out by a cab driver and Buster Douglas. He too was being hated on. And he's still being hated on to this very day by casual fans or by fans that never witnessed in Tyson era when he reigned, when he was the reign of terror, when he reigned terror on motherfuckers and they weren't born. They didn't witness that shit. All they got is footage and say so or hearsay. What another motherfucker saying. And they want to criticize and hate on Mike Tyson uh, saying he was overrated. Call the man overrated when he reigned terror. When he terrorized motherfucker, he wasn't overrated. But when he stopped giving a fuck, that's when he became overrated. That's when he became that. Because he was hated on by his own that looked like him. Even from birth, he was hated on. And he felt that. That's why he got in trouble. That's why he ran the streets. And that's why he did what he wanted to do. He didn't give a fuck. He was a coon then. But he was being praised because he could fight. He could knock motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? When he was knocking motherfuckers out, he wasn't considered a coon. Once he got trained to the fight game, when he met Cuss, the motto, his coon saver, or his coon master, that's what it was. If you really want to get deep with that shit, all the way deep with it. Tyson was a coon from birth, doing dumb shit. But it took a coon master to get that that reckless that reckless coon that didn't have no direction at all whatsoever. He had no direction because he didn't have any parents to teach him anything. He had no guidance. He had no direction. And in his heart, in his heart, he's like, fuck this shit. Nobody care about me. I'm gonna be a reckless motherfucker, a reckless coon. That's what he was until Cuss came and got his ass. Until Cuss came and got him and controlled that wild coon. Made that coon into a champion. Tyson took his anger. Cuss saw that. Here's this wild coon that ain't had no mother or father out here doing reckless shit in the streets. I'm gonna take this coon, direct all his hate and all his anger into his fists, and turn him into a fighting machine. And that's what Cuss did to this coon. Cuss knew how to control this coon, guide this coon, maintain that coon, keep this coon in shape to be a fighting machine. The coon master and Cuss had complete control over that coon. Turned the coon into something, made the Mike Tyson name a brand. Became a household name. Tyson ain't stupid now. Cuss the motto turned this reckless coon into a household brand name. A money-making machine. But the thing was, that coon machine or that coon master didn't live long enough to see his created controlled coon succeed to the top. That's the fucked up part about it. It took the coon master. It took the coon master to die off and didn't see his creation success. But it took a street coon named Don King, a greedy street con artist coon, and Don King to come along and fuck that up. He fucked that up. Tyson was already a hard-headed coon anyway. Man, you in and out detention, in and out. You stay in trouble. You stayed in trouble. The street business savvy coon artist Don King understood that, knew that, and used that to his advantage. And destroyed. Don King came along and destroyed a flower that grew in the concrete, that came up in the concrete. Here it is, this concrete slab, and for whatever reason, that slab or that concrete cracks. Could be the shift of the earth or whatever the case may be, but that concrete cracks. And here it is, this rose just grow up. Even just a piece of grass will grow in the crack of that. And that's what Tyson was. A cone. A cone up in the cracks. A cone that made it through the crack of the concrete. And here's this street cone or this business savvy coon with a lawnmower and chopped the head off that. You know, Tyson was a champion, man. Coon and all. You know, man, the man came up the hard way. He came in the game the hard way. He worked the hard way. The man worked his ass off. Because the Coon master was on him. It made him work, made him train the hard way. And that's why he became champion, because he was a hard worker. He became a slacker after the Coon master died, passed on away. You know, and Tyson stopped giving a fuck. He didn't care because he seen niggas taking advantage of him. He had millions. He wasted his millions. He was robbed of his millions. Because he was young and stupid, man. Young and dumb. All his Coon master did was teach him how to fight. That's all he did. He taught him how to fight. He taught him how to be a champion, but he never taught Tyson how to conduct himself as a black warrior and a fucking champion. And that's how coons like Don King came along and took advantage of that. The Coon master didn't prepare that man for that, man. So he took the alcohol, he took the drugs. Then you had a champion as in Larry Holmes. He also hated on Tyson, saying Tyson would destroy himself. Eventually, he'll destroy his own self because Larry Holmes knew Tyson's background. Larry Holmes probably came from a two-parent household. I don't know. I don't know Larry Holmes' background. I'm just saying. But Larry Holmes already had the scoop, the news on Tyson. Had no mother or father. They didn't give a fuck about him. And he stayed in trouble when he was young. And he took this Coon master to get him off the streets. So Larry Holmes already knew. But did Larry Holmes speak encouraging words to Tyson? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not. He hated on Tyson. Yes, I said it. Larry Holmes hated on Tyson. So when Tyson fought Larry Holmes in the ring, you could see Tyson's anger on Larry Holmes. He swarmed Larry Holmes. And that's the reason why. Tyson took that fight personal. That's how a great man can fall. A great, powerful man can fall in a way that Tyson did. He was already nothing. And he was built up to be a killing machine. And they were still hating. And they came along and destroyed him when he was up. When he was on top of the world, they brought him down. Gave him 3 years in prison. The man been hated on, man, all this time. All this time, the youngest heavyweight champion ever. The fucking youngest heavyweight ever, man. The youngest heavyweight ever. Beat all the champions the right way, but still hated on. and they still hating on him. By the time he give one opinion, by the time he give his opinion, by the time he give his opinion on another fighter, you say he hate. When Deontay Wilder should conduct himself as a professional fighter with technical skills, with technique, but he doesn't. He's the one that's swinging wildly in the ring at his opponent. You even had Shannon Briggs mocking Deontay Wilder, but no one spoke on that though. But as soon as it's Mike Tyson, the baddest man ever in the heavyweight division, says something, he's a coon. He's hating on Deontay Wilder. It is what it is.